Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game again for my Road to Top 10 series, and I am in the 4th position here. Yeah, not a lot of ore available, not a lot of sheep. I mean average amount of sheep, you have 6, 5, 4 as options. Here I like 6, 9, 5 as the first placement. It's the highest production spot. There is good amount of wood that you can get when it comes back for a second placement. You grab the best wheat, the best brick, and a pretty strong sheep. Although you might end up without any ore, but because ore is a little low on this board, I don't think so everyone will have ore. There'll be at least one or two players who will not have any ore production. The other good option is something like 693 or maybe 834 or 8104. I like 834 a little more just because it starts with 3 resources. And on this board, because there is not there's no single resource that is available abundantly, the 2:1 ports might not be too useful. Okay, still goes for 8510. I think that is completely fine as well. I mean, you grab the best wood and a lot of ore on this board. You basically take most of the ore. But with 8510 gone, I think black here has to go for 659, and if not black, red will go for it. So what do I want to do? Yeah, so as expected, black does go for 659. Here I am considering something like 834, 8410. Like my numbers are repeating with 8 and 4. So now red goes for 8410. So maybe I can go for something like 693, 6311, but my wheat production is a little lacking. I can't point to the right and then maybe try and get to the wood port. There's a good chance the 912 spot will be open for me. But if I want to go for the wood port, isn't 834 better? I mean, it does give me more wood. Like 834, 6, 11, 12. Point to the right. That could be a possibility. I still like 693 a little more just because it gives me more sheep and some ore to play with. Can I go for something like 5, 4, 11, 9, 10, 11? No, I don't think so. My production is a little too low here with that setup. And red actually has gone for a very good placement with 8, 4, 10 because red knows red will be getting either 834 or 693 here. And either of which are pretty strong placements for red. I mean 834 will force red to go for like 8 fours, but I think that is true for me as well because I am dependent on 6s and 3s. Okay, I ran out of time there and bot made the placement on 693 for me. So yeah, basically I was considering something between 693 and 834. I just ran out of time. I'm not sure why the timer did not click. It generally does click when 10 seconds are left. Audio seems fine. Yeah, not sure what happened there. But now I think I'll just go for 6 3 11. The reason why I'm going for 6 3 11 over 6 11 12 is this gives me a settlement on 11 12 as well. Like if somebody wants to go for 9 12, maybe orange, although that should not be the case, but you never know. Orange here will have the option of going for 5 4 11 or either 5 10, either of which are better spots than the 9 12. Yeah, so I did expect this. So now 5 4 11 seems to be a very very good spot for orange. Just gets to play strong overweight cheap. Black is also in a very strong placement here. Gets ore, has good wheat, sheep and brick, wood, everything. So I would need a couple of early 9s and 6s to roll just so that I can get to the 9 12 spot. That would improve my wheat production by quite a bit and also give me access to the wood port. Here, let's see if I get a trade like this. Maybe red is interested. Actually, 4 did roll, so maybe red is also not interested in that. The thing is, 6 has rolled here. Maybe I offer a 2 is to 1. The reason why I'm offering 2 is to 1 is I'm a little worried. A 6 did roll, so black does have one road in hand. So far, 9s haven't rolled, but I mean, black needs a 6 and a 9, exactly those rolls. So I will take a risk here. Okay, so now I don't think black can build 2 roads unless black gets a trade. And even if black does get a trade, maybe black wants to go towards the 5-2 spot. But here, I mean, yeah, orange will just do a 4 is to 1. Yeah, expected that. Because orange started with 11 5 4. Yeah, now I'm a little worried because black could have pulled a road builder, a year of plenty. Okay, is building towards 5-10. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, and red gets a road settlement. Yeah, because 4s and 8s have rolled a little early on. And that was one reason why I did not want to fight for the 3 to 1 port. Yeah, maybe I get a trade. Not sure. I mean, my wheat is a rare, for me, wheat is a rare resource. I'm giving up wheat for something which I do produce quite a bit. Yeah, but these early 4s are very good for red. And if 8s keep on rolling, red should be able to make good progress on this game. Here, let's see if I can get a wood. I mean, I'm getting ore, which is a resource that is quite rare for me. Okay, solo blocks orange. I mean, 5 does roll, so that works out in black's favor. Yeah, this does seem to be a good trade, but let's see. I mean, if I can trade it for a wheat, I don't think so. I should be giving up ore here. It's a rare resource for me, and at the very least, I can buy a dev card. So, yeah, I don't think so. Anybody wants a wheat for a word. Basically, just trying to build a road here. And because 11s have been rolling quite a bit, I am offering wheat for a resource that I do produce quite a bit. Get a knight, which is fine. A year of plenty would have been better. Would have made it a little easier for me to get a city. The lack of threes and nines is hurting me at this point. Also hurting black a little because black hasn't made a lot of progress either. Has only been able to build a single road. Yeah. Here, I'm not sure what I can do. I mean, is there any wood that people want to trade here? I don't think so. Maybe orange is interested in it. Like, let's try. Maybe I can get a trade like this. Yeah, orange offering a 2 is to 1 there seems a little too greedy. Maybe I can offer something like this. The thing is, wheat is still a rare resource for me. Okay, orange accepts it. Although it is an expensive trade, but because I'm not getting a lot of rolls in my favor, I have to go for it. Like my game is dependent on sixes and threes, but so far red has had a good game with threes and fours. I can go for a trade of ore there. And the thing is, I am also a little worried that 11s will stop ruling sooner or later. Okay, a 6 does roll, but now I mean, red might be able to plow me to the brick port because of those 8s. Actually, red is just going for a city, right? Because red has been buying ore with 3s to 1s over the last 3 rounds. Yeah, red does get a city there quite easily. I mean, at this point, seems like it is no contest. Have to target red. I get a wheat, which, to be honest, doesn't help me much. I might even have to offer a 2 is to 1 here. Let's see. Maybe I play an aggressive knight. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why orange solo blocked red there. Sorry, solo blocked black there. Anyway, let's take a wow. Now black is solo blocking orange. Yeah, I mean red is just going to take advantage of this. Yeah, not getting any rolls in my favor. And I need to get this. Yeah, the problem is I have to give up something. I have to do a 4 is to 1. Maybe I offer something. I mean, this is an expensive trade to say the least. But it's not like I have much choice. Or do I just take a risk? Yeah, I think I don't have much choice, right? If I lose cards to a 7, I immediately lose cards. It's not even like I had to wait for a few seconds. Yeah, not sure why orange is solo blocking black. Like black did block the 5 over, but come on, look at the game right now. And that is the 9 that I needed. Yeah, I don't think I can be trading with red at all. Nobody should be trading with red. Maybe orange might, but yeah, orange is willing to give a counter there. And if orange is going to counter, maybe I give a counter. Here. Yeah, I'm stuck with the same dilemma. I have to target red. I cannot be targeting orange. Yeah, here, I mean, this is what I have to do. I mean, black and orange are fighting for 5-10, but then red is just going to win in the meantime, right? Yeah, and now I mean I can't even expect a can't even hope for a lot of threes because it helps red way too much, giving them ore and two wood. Although it gives me a wood and ore, but maybe nines are a better roll. It's not like they have rolled a lot. Yeah. I think my only hope is that like, maybe four or five nines roll in a row, or threes roll in a row, whatever. Does trade with black, so at least orange gets to the 5-10 spot. And black not playing a knight is also confusing. Red should be focusing on getting a second city. Might focus on getting to the cheap port. I mean, a 4 is a very, very good roll for red. Yeah, I mean, buy the dev anyway. I mean, I'll try and get an or a couple of woods, but I mean, yeah, I think I don't have much choice, right? Black does an easy trade with red just to get a city though. I might have to do a 4 is to 1, just build a single road. I don't think like I have much option here. Yeah, here red is getting all the traits that red needs. I mean, to say at least in my favor, sixes have been rolling off late. Still need a few nines, but okay, that is exactly what I need. Hopefully, no sevens roll. I have jinxed myself quite a few times. Black has a road builder. Maybe black tries and connect. Yeah, is trying to do that, which is fine. Yeah, the lack of ore is surely hurting my game. Might target the 6 brick here. Not sure. Yeah, blocks the 9 wheat. So just get my settlement and end my turn. Wow, black had 2 road builders. So that basically secures the longest road for black because black can just connect and there is no one else who is even capable of fighting road. And both the Year of Plenties have been played by red. Yeah, there is no way I can target both red and black. I mean, the best I can do is just start to save for a city. Yeah, I'll not say anything here. I mean, black gets the longest road, will be on 8 points. I mean, this is a good trade for me. I'm giving up on a wheat, but I'm getting wood and brick. I have 2 is to 1 ports for both of them. Okay, that 7 was absolutely needed there. Yeah, I did expect red to not target me there because okay, so I still don't have the city that I am looking for. Let's see if I can still get a few trades. If not, I can still do this and I will end my turn with 7 cards. I think it's a risk that I have to take. Okay, so now I have a city in hand. Maybe, yeah, because I'm asking for 2 is to 1 so that I can give up wood and brick if I need to. This is fine as well. I don't want to give up ore. So now let's see if anybody is willing to trade. I'll get a 1 is to 1 if this trade goes through. If not, I can just get a city on my own accord. Yeah, I'll just do that. And where do I want to build next? The reason why I got a city on 693 is because 6s are now a huge role for me and 3s will give me wood and ore. I mean, 693 could have been a choice as well. I will focus on that. I mean, I think instead of building more settlements or road, my next focus should be to get a city on 693. I don't think it's a knight. Maybe it is. I mean, yeah, cannot do much here. Yeah, so far not even a single 3 has rolled. I wouldn't say 8s and 6s are even, but more like 4s and 9s might have been even. Yeah, so orange is clearly on 9 here, but yeah, the coordinated 5s and 10s have helped orange. Yeah, I think this could be a monopoly on sheep. But I mean, black did say no monopoly. Not sure if that is true, but feels true to be sure. I mean, red here can take the longest road, would be on 9 points if they have a VP as well. Okay, red had a monopoly, but just plays it with three wheats. Wasn't sheep a better monopoly there for red, or even wood? To be honest, like that doesn't hurt anyone too much. Like maybe red thought black was so close to winning that they had to do it. So red secures the longest road there. Yeah, I think my focus is still just slow and steady. Should be blocking the four sheep. Yeah, blocks the three. I mean, three hasn't rolled, and I'm the way this game has gone. I think a three will roll now. I mean, three does help red quite a bit with a couple of woods and an ore. 11 is good. So now a six will give me a city. I will try and get an ore or a brick as well. I mean, that trade doesn't seem to be too good. Okay, I get this trade. Does have a knight. Should be blocking the 5 over here. Yeah. And I think red might have just thrown the game there with that block. Okay, at least 7 rolls. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not sure why everyone is just saying GG. I mean, the block has to be the 8 brick. I'm not sure what orange is thinking about. Yeah. Okay. Plays a huge monopoly on sheep and wins the game. Maybe I should have converted my sheep. Yeah. Sixes and nines did not roll enough. Bunch of fours. Sixes did roll in the end. Yeah. I think red had a huge lead early on. My setup was a little poor. Maybe if I had gone for 6, 11, 12, it would have been better. At least made it a lot easier for me get to the wood port. Yeah, tens also rolled quite a bit, which helped black getting ore. Here, I mean, what were the drawbacks of my setup? I think I was dependent on the ports. I was the only one who did not have ore. And I mean, red also had the same ore that I had. So the two of us end up in the bottom two positions here. I'm just wondering how amount of resource income blocked is two for me. It's not a lot, but I think my production was just too low. I mean, I needed nines and threes to roll, right? That were my big rolls. And although those six did happen, I think it was already a little too late. I also lost out a few cards to a seven. Yeah, eight cards. But that is generally the case when you are dependent on ports. Yeah, my production is just low. Clearly says that total resource income. And even if you see the total resource score, it is quite poor here overall. Yeah, so I did win the last game, but then back to losing ways here. Maybe if I go for 8-3-4, my setup is a lot better because 8-3-4, 6-11, 12, or even 8-3-4, 6-3-11 would have helped me get to 9-12 a lot easier. The wood port is a lot stronger. I even get access to a 3:1 port then. Yeah, but I timed out. Anyway, disappointing game there. It was a slow start and could never catch up once red already had a city and orange had dev cards and so did black. So with that loss, still at 659. I was around 650 in the last game as well. But let's see. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.